Welcome to the Let's Talk Show. We care, we listen, and we try best to help you guys. I'm alongside my beautiful co-host, Shonda.
Hi.
Isaiah. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know. Let's get into it. Do y'all not know there is so much bullying that happens in this world? People are bullied over their size, their speech, and where they came from.
And what their weight look like.
So I want to talk to y'all today. Why are people bullied for looking different, dressed differently, speech, learning, family, and background? Shana, I'm gonna let you go first.
You say that like I be bullying. Shana, you just go first. Let me put you out there because you've been bullying people. I just feel like anything or anyone that is different, people tend to have something to say about it. You could be smaller, bigger, too light, too dark. The teeth messed up, your hair nappy, you don't dress nice. It's just today's time and culture. You hear about bullying more now this age than you did when I was growing up. Because when I was coming up, it was more so, oh, you bald head or you fat or this, that. Now it's everything. So it's just like you're scared to send your children to school because they're being bullied. You're scared to let your children have social media because they're being bullied. It's just like bullying is the new thing, and we have to stop the bullying. Like, stop bullying. If you see someone being bullied, stand up for them. That's what I always tell my niece and my nephews. Like, if you see somebody being bullied, you know that's wrong. Stand up for them.
Isaiah, what would you say?
Well, to me, I feel like it's a self-esteem problem with the person themselves. The person that's bullying, whoever, they're bullying, I feel like it's something that has to do either within your household or if it's something with the person clothes that they got on. If you tell them, man, your clothes look ugly. Why you talking about their clothes and what you probably got on ain't even better than what they got on? I mean,
a lot of people don't realize that, the person that's getting bullied, they could be our next president, our NFL star, our next teacher. Like, you just can't go around bullying people because you don't know, what they can be.
Life.
Right.
And it'd be funny when they do blow up and then they were, oh my God, you remember wasn't the person that was bullying me?
Right, and that's what happens a lot of times, but then you have the situations where kids are killing themselves because they feel like that's the only way to get out. But what you said was so true, because a lot of times the person that is bullying someone is they're insecure somewhere, something going on with them, somebody is doing it to them. I'm gonna tell you right now. See, that's why I tell y'all something. I don't condone violence, but when I have a child, my child come home and say, "Mama, look, this is what's going on. Somebody bullying me." I'm gonna be at the school for one. Me and the folks gonna have a round or two, and me and that child gonna go around, and then I'm gonna go see your parents, cause they gonna have to see me about mine. We getting in the street all the way. I don't condone.
Child is like always someone that's gonna get it.
But I'm gonna let you know, you bully mine. I'm coming for you and everything connected to you.
Go to jail?
I know people everywhere, but I'm just letting you know.
You told so you want your rounds with the child.
Your child that works for the police department, so she's
I fight kids. I will fight your child, because what you're not about to do is bully mine. Like, no, but I'm gonna teach my kids, like, you don't have to solve everything with violence, period. There's ways around it. Stand up for yourself, but if somebody put their hands on you, baby, you better put your hands back on them, because I remember one time, y'all.
So most people always say walk away from it. Like, let's be real. Could you really walk away? Because I'm going to tell you about me.
What you mean walk away from it?
Growing up, it's definitely when I walk away. See, now I feel like I can walk away because I got a lot to lose. But back in the day, I didn't have nothing to lose. So
I think
let's get it. I'm from the country. Let's meet outside. We go to war.
I always walk away because at the end of the day, I'm too cute for all that.
Right.
Well, I don't care how I look, cute, famous or not, you still getting your clock. But other than that, like, people not understand who your mama is.
Now my mama is throwing off there, so.
I'm a mama, that's a
I didn't say that everywhere. Come on.
I don't think neither one of y'all mama said no man, but
I would tell y'all a little joke one time, right? So everybody know I'm like the quiet kid or whatever, but back in the day, I used to be with it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna sit and act like I'm innocent. So when I was younger, we were the state of Bristol. If you know, everybody who's watching this knows me, know what Bristol is, the hood or whatever. So we had these people, the hood. So we had these people that just wanted to fight me or whatever. So my cousin didn't want to help me, so I had already slapped him in the car because I'm like, you don't want to help me, you scared going about your way.
First of all, how you got family that don't want? Let me tell you something.
What about us?
We gonna fight, and we get done, and you didn't help, you getting beat up.
Especially
Right.
if you're a family member, we are united.
We ride like bad boys for life.
But we can't even be so hard on him because it was like a step cousin, so he really wants something from the family. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't no kid, we come together, you better be throwing something.
So anyway, look, I went outside, I went in the house, I got my 2 sisters, because let me tell you something, me and my 2 sisters, we gonna ride. I'm gonna be in the bed, my 2 sisters is on the left me, and then I'll fight anybody. Let's go. But guess what? They didn't know Marduce was in the back. Marduce had came out of there, bro, what's up? They go. She had a broom in her hand.
We don't condone violence. We said it. That's our disclosure. We don't condone violence.
But I say that to say back in the day I was with it, but now it's a no. Like my thing is why we can't help each other. You know what I'm saying? Why everybody gotta put each other down?
It's just the nature, like we deal with that, we have dealt with that. Where people feel like if you're getting in front of them, they don't want you to succeed, they don't want to help you. Like I feel like if we are all out here together to get money and to make a name or something for ourselves. So if I get there before you, am I gonna look down on you? No, I'm gonna tell you like, Rashid, look, this is what I did. Let me help you. Use, you know what I'm saying? Show you how to network so you can get to where I am and we can go further. But in our community,
it's really in the black
it does not go like that. Like
it's a competition.
I understand sometimes why people don't support certain black businesses or whatever, but at the end of the day, we have more discrepancies within our own race than any other race because we feel like we have to be in competition. Like, did you forget what our ancestors fought for?
Right.
Like, come on, bruh.
Now, I'm going to tell you that, Shana, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm going to tell you why I don't really support all black people now. Because I can go to Dollar General and get something for $1. I have to go to a black person, they can put $10 on paper.
And you're right. That's why that's why a lot of people don't. But I don't understand why we feel like we have to have all this inflation on stuff. Like you said, if you gonna sell it for 10, Sam over here, he gonna sell it for 6, and then you got Cincy and he gonna sell it for $2. So I'm gonna go back and save some money. Come on now, help us. But in our reality, you know what I'm saying, we still should want to be able to build our communities up. You don't see the black community trying to do nothing. You hear people making it out of their community, but they don't go back to their community to try to make it better. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of support that I can give to anybody in my community, I will. You know what I'm saying? Mostly everybody back home know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So if they call me and they be like, look, this is what I got going on, you know what I'm saying, what I need to do, I give them my honest advice, regardless of what, because I don't want to see us not making. You know what I'm saying? So the same way I'm going to treat somebody else, whether they white, purple, green, blue, I'm going to treat someone black. I'm not going to treat them differently. You know?
Some new colors.
So do y'all...
I'm just saying. We got with all the colors out there, on the spectrum.
So do y'all feel like, bullying happens in person or on social media? Because, it's a proven fact.
It's very big on social media.
It definitely.
I feel like it's bigger on social media is because they they can't really get what they really deserve.
Well, to me, social media is the reason why a lot of bullying going on because versus when I was brought up to now, when I came along, we didn't have all the social media and internet. We spent most of our time outside playing together. We'll fight and then we'll be back friends 2 seconds later. Now all these kids want to do is sit on the internet, play games. They don't want to do nothing outside. So we have this persona that you got to look like this, you got to dress like this, you got to be like this in order for us to accept you. Back then, we didn't have these BBLs, we didn't have these breast implants, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have folks having wigs on 24/7. Yes, you got your hair done, but it was mainly your hair.
Right.
Now you have these wigs, you don't know who has who, you know what I'm saying? Not to say anything, because yes, I rocks my hair, I keep yes. But I know who I am, and I don't care what this person, that person, or whoever look like, because the same way she can get that man, the same way I can get that man with all of this.
All of that. Several times. I like the way you did that.
But I was about to say, y'all used to get pregnant a lot.
Where you get that lie from?
I'm just saying.
Where did you get that lie from, sir? Listen, let me say something. That is not what happened because I am my age and I don't have any children. So therefore,
hold on. Let's stop that. Okay, say that again. Let's say that again so we can.
Okay, say the question again. Back in my day,
but back in y'all day, y'all used to get pregnant.
No, let's stop that. Let's stop that. Not in my my area. Yes, that did happen or whatever as the generations before me, some with me, but we had stuff to do. We was outside. Let me tell y'all something. We had trampolines, we had go-karts, we had four-wheels, we had dirt bikes. We had everything.
But it was offensive in y'all time because back then people used to call y'all thoughts and hoes, but now it's so big.
Well, you know, I got called it all the time because they were jealous because my mama trusted me.
Yeah.
She let me go out and, you know what I'm saying, have fun, be a kid.
Yeah.
Well, other folks' parents had them clink that. No, my mama trusted me to do that. So she already knew, you bring a baby back to this house, you did. You're done. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama didn't know half of the stuff I did, so I got grown because I knew I did that. I wouldn't be sitting here like, thank you, Lord.
Made it free now.
See, as for
OnlyFans is what made it so freely now.
yeah, that is true. See, for me, like I've always been like, you know, pretty much like a good kid. So my mom like trust me well, but I think
it's good kid.
right. Well, I think I would have had those kids back in the day, huh?
What you trying to say?
Why you trying to make yourself sound so low? I was the good kid. I was the good kid in my family. I didn't do anything right.
I'm just saying. So my mom got a lot of kids, so I think she already knew, but I was always helping her out that I didn't probably wouldn't know out there and go make some
Mom
kids.
got a few kids too, but still, I'm not the oldest or whatever, but I act older than all of them. Every last one.
Well, Mr. Goody Two Shoes, what you do behind closed doors?
Behind closed doors, I'm still good. So I do want to put the proven fact out there. The proven fact is people get bullied more on Instagram than Facebook, TikTok, all the other platforms.
I feel like Twitter hitting harder.
Not really, because on Instagram. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So how do y'all feel about that? Because I honestly on Instagram, there's a lot of bullying.
I really don't, because I must ignore it so much to the point where I really must not see it.
Because really on Twitter you have tweets, so you don't really see as much on Twitter.
Yeah,
like
boy, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You see a video, but on Instagram you can understand why, because you have the Instagram models. You have people like, if you don't look like such and such, you ain't gonna get nowhere, or whatever. If your hair not done like such and such, you're not gonna get nowhere. So they have painted this picture that you have to look a certain way in order to get to the top, and that's not it. That's where we suffer it. Instead of helping each other, we put each other down. Like you get up 10 steps and your friend is right down the 11th step, and instead of him or her helping you come up, they push you back down.
Look, so we gonna keep it real. Listen, I used to hang with a group of people and they all popular with that. Look. So anytime it was an event there or something, they always go buy some Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all that stuff. They say, Rasheed, what you wearing? I said, I'm coming as me because I'm me.
High five.
Why you say like because honestly, let's be real. If you ain't coming as you, then why would you want to be like somebody else?
You're right, because at the end of the day, when we get big, because we are on the way, just to let y'all know, we
Yeah.
are on the way.
Yeah.
When we be making millions, I'm still going to dress like I got hundreds.
Yeah.
Because
So
I'm not going to be as broke.
So what I'm saying is don't let nobody secretly bully you. Listen, if y'all get invited somewhere, come as you. Don't go out there and try to be somebody that you're not, because you're not going to make it at the end of the day. Let's be real. Let's be real. Y'all know I'm always coming with the true fact. Be you, because that's the only way you're going to be comfortable. Because when you're uncomfortable is when you try to be somebody else. Remember that.
Ooh, that is a word.
So when you're uncomfortable, that's when you're somebody else. But when you're comfortable, that's yourself.
Why most people, I don't know if this is the same term as what you're saying, but why, Zoe said you sometimes you got to be in certain situations that make you uncomfortable to make it. What do that term?
I think what he's talking about, if you have to ask me, I think it's like in a way different thing, because you can do things to be like, so you don't want to do things repeatedly. You want to do something uncomfortable to make you successful.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, don't go be somebody that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So why would I go to a place knowing I don't wear Gucci, or I do, but I don't. At that time I didn't. So why would I go wear that? And I can come wear what I got on now and be myself. Because you invited me. You didn't invite what in the future me. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
So basically you talking about not based off of the materialistic things, versus your talent. So like talent wise, you need to step it up a notch that make you get out that box.
Yeah. Because back in the day,
looks shouldn't matter.
Right, because back in the day I wasn't like this. Like, like I said last show, I wasn't like this last. So I would wear a shirt. So if you want me to come speak at your stuff, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt. Why I'm gonna dress up?
But that motivational speech right here that you giving to us is what makes you shining all over here, man.
Regardless of what you have on, it's you still you, like you said.
Yeah,
right.
So I can have on whatever, and I'm still gonna be me.
Fact.
I'm still going to be me.
Yeah.
So what I take from that whole uncomfortable situation is, if you never been in something that's gonna rattle your feathers, how do you know you're grown? How do you know you've grown from
That's
that?
why they say don't stay comfortable.
You know, you don't never get comfortable in nothing, because the same way that you got there is the same way you can lose from being there. So being in rattled situations, it's the only thing it's gonna do is make or break you. You either gonna fold or you gonna stretch, one of the two. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to stretch and grow. I ain't trying to bend and break.
Yeah. It's like me, I shake everybody's hand. I don't care who you is. Because you can be
Not with
homeless
COVID.
one day.
Not with COVID.
What? Outside of
Not with
COVID.
COVID.
Outside. Okay.
COVID.
Well, outside of COVID, I could shake pretty much everybody's hand, because you never know who that hand you shaking, what they can be next.
You're right, but I'm not too big on shaking hands. I elbow you or something. Everybody don't wash their hands. You have people go to the bathroom and come straight out. So we do shaking hands. No, we can bump shoulders, or we can, fist bump something.
What about like a light pack? Like,
Yo, church hug?
Yeah, is it the church hat?
Yeah.
So have y'all ever seen anybody get bullied?
no.
Not really. No. Have y'all ever had a friend or something get bullied?
I was bullied.
You was?
You? Are you joking? Or are you just playing?
No, for real.
Do you not see your
Can you tell
hands?
us?
Huh?
Do you not see your hands?
I mean, listen, my hands are me. I cannot help that. But, yeah, like, when I was in middle school, like, I always stood my ground anyway, because I'm just that confident or whatever.
Yeah.
So, regardless of what you say or what you see, it don't affect me. But, back when I was coming up, they used to have all these little riddles and stuff or whatever. What was it? Bald head scallywag, ain't got no handbag, gelled up, weaved up, your head's messed up. So one day we was in the locker room, and this girl had the nerve to say that I was bald head. But baby, I could take my hair out of this ponytail and it come down like it do now. You can't even get your hair in a ponytail. So we kind of
It's still okay.
how you
It's
do
still
that?
okay.
Right. We kind of this little thing like how you do that there. How you make a ponytail?
You ain't got no hair. Yeah.
So, but it was little stuff like that, so it didn't bother me.
Well, I actually became friends with the biggest bully. I think I had to show him who was the boss or something, but yeah, I became friends with the biggest
Well,
bully.
this guy, he tried, let me tell y'all, so it was a little story time. So, this guy, he tried to bully me. Tried. So, this is what happened. So, me and this guy, I was my junior year, I'll never forget it. The first time I ever been in trouble in school. So, we came back from lunch or whatever, so me and my friend, me and him was playing. And, this other guy, he was a big cocky, guy. They, he come out, they say, he was a redneck, whatever. Anyway, he come out the classroom, and me and the other guy playing. So he was like, you need to take your ASS back over there. And I was like, first of all, who you talking to? Like, you're not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I'm talking to you. So I was like, okay, you need to go on somewhere else, because what you're not going to do is talk to me like you do your girlfriend, because word around school was he dogged her out, what you did, and he put his hands on her.
Right.
So, we standing there or whatever, and he flapping his gums or whatever, and he pushed me.
No, you didn't.
Wrong thing to do.
Wrong
So
thing.
when he pushed me, I popped him, and we ended up fighting.
Like,
Show me how you were doing. You done it.
No, I was not ducking. I was going in, baby. I was going in. So he's swinging, but he's not hitting me. I'm tearing this dude up. Mind y'all, he's like 6'6", about 350. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 5'8", maybe 170 pounds or whatever. Either way, we going at it. I'm tearing him up. All of a sudden, he donkey konged me, bam, in the top of my head. And it was just like the whole thing went black. I lost my mind. I beat him from one door into the classroom. I'm tearing him up. And I remember my homeboy saying, somebody get her, she's hitting him. I'm tearing him up. So when they finally get me off of him and get us apart, Dr. Josie, hey Dr. Josie, she was like, Cheyenne, please come down, please come. I said, Dr. Josie, move before I hit you. So anyway, we end up, we end up getting suspended for 5 days. He took a TPO out on me or whatever, and I ended up knocking out 2 of his teeth. I broke his nose, and I cracked or did something to his jaw. With all that being said, keep your hands to yourself. Stop bullying. This is is what it leads to. I never wanted to come off as a violent person. Never. But that's what happened because he thought, because I was a female, he was going to bully me.
That's
no,
my mom.
I got 4 brothers. Like,
but that's my mama saying right there when they used to be like, you gonna meet the wrong person.
And he met the right one that day, because baby, I bet you what, he ain't put his hands on nobody else.
Have you ever got into a fight in
toe
school? Have you ever got into a fight in school?
I don't talk about my fight.
Well, I got into a fight in school, but I think my fight really resolved because I was trying to help somebody else out. And so I was drinking my Gatorade one day, and the guy like came and hit the Gatorade out my hand. So you say black out, I know what you mean on that.
Yeah, he did that. And I was like, I called my mom from the house, like, Mom, I need to go get my hair done today. She didn't even know why I wanted to get my hair done. She was like, okay, you go get it done when you get out of school. So my cousin who did hair, she did my hair the same day. Let me tell y'all, I was more terrified of telling my mama than telling my mama I got to fight and suspended from school than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like,
I think I would have woke up and went to school.
I did. When she came home from work that night, I was still up. So I was like, she got me, she was like, why you still on these sides? She was like, what you do? And I was like, sit down. She was like, Sean, what you done did? So I said, I got suspended. What you get suspended for? I said, for fighting. And I'm thinking that this time she finna jump over there and hit me. She said, did you win? I said, yes. She said, good night.
Good night.
And I went to sleep.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's funny because that is how my mama is.
She said, I'm taking the car. I'm taking the car. You ain't doing nothing. You on punishment. Baby, that next morning she woke up to us, come on, we going shopping. Okay, girl.
When you lose the fight is when you in trouble. But when you win, you can get away with a lot.
And that's what happened. That punishment never happened because I was still outside like I was in school. She didn't care. I believe she did care, but you know. So
okay, guys, stop bullying. Remember, be you. You're only comfortable when you're yourself. You're uncomfortable when you're trying to be somebody else.
And we have a Stop Bullying Now hotline. That number is 1-800-273-8255. That's Stop Bullying Now. The hotline number is 1-800-273-8255.
Thanks for tuning in to the Let's Talk Show. Remember, we care, we listen, and we try our best to help you guys. Bye.